Let's find surface area of cone. So let's suppose we have this cone with radius 5 and height is 12 units. So if you open that up, you get something like this, small circle, and this is going to be like big circle, but it's only a part of it, right? Let's call this partial circle, right? So now, how do we get the letter? This is the letter surface area, and this is the base area, and total is the total surface area. Now, we can find the area of this guy pretty quickly by using area formula, which is pi r squared. So it will be pi times 5, which is 25 pi square unit. So how do we find the letter surface area? Well, if the idea is if we can find the area of this big circle, and if we can find out that what portion of this guy is the entire circle. So if this guy is only 3/5 of this entire circle, then the area should be 3/5 of the circle of this big circle, the area of big circle. So let's find that out. But before that, we need to find out this guy, which is the radius of this big circle, which is the slant height, right? Right, of this cone, right? Because this guy, the length from here to here is the same as the radius of this circle. So let's find out. So you'll see, as you see, we see right triangle right here, right? So in other words, it's something like this. See this? It's very similar. So let's say this is the radius is 5 and the height is 12. So if you take this guy out, this right triangle, which is 5 by 12, and then using Pythagorean theorem, 5 squared plus 12 squared equals 25 plus 144, which is 169. Take a square root of that, then that's going to be 13. So the distance from here to here, which is the distance from here to here, is 13. That says, since that is same as the radius of a big circle, the radius of this big circle will be, no, not 12, 13. Okay? So now, if we find the area of this big circle, that's going to be, large circle, is going to be pi times 13 times 13, so it's 169 pi. Now, we have to figure out, we know that this letter surface area is not 169 pi. It's the portion of 169 pi. So if we compare the circumference of this big circle and this big circle, we're going to be able to get that, the ratio. So the circumference of this large circle is going to be 2 pi r, which is 13. So that's going to be 26 pi. And the small one is going to be 2 times pi times 5. So that's going to be 10 pi. And then that's going to be the ratio. Simplifying it, you get 5/13. So that's the same the ratio as this 5 and slant height 13, right? That makes sense because this is the radius of the smaller circle, this guy is the radius of large circle. Now, so that means the slant height is 5/13 of this entire big circle, so letter surface area is going to be 5/13 of 169, which is going to be 5 times 13, right? And that's going to be 65 square unit. But what I really did was that I multiplied this radius and the slant height, or the radius of the big circle. That's where the formula comes from. Letter surface area is half of circumference times slant height, or pi r square, pi r L. So pi times radius of that circle times slant height. That's the 65 square units. That's the letter surface area. And again, of course, total surface area is going to be letter surface area plus base area. So that's 65 pi plus 25 pi. That's going to be 90 pi square units.